Hello and welcome back to Teacher.Tycoon. In today's video, we are going to read and understand the poem from Class 7 English Bal Bharati, Maharashtra State Board. The poem's name is Tartary. In this poem, the poet Walter de la Mare paints a beautiful picture of an imaginary kingdom, that is Tartary, and takes us to a journey as the lord of this mighty kingdom. So without wasting any time, let's get into the poem and to its summary. Let's begin. If I were the lord of Tartary, myself and me alone, my bed should be of ivory, of beaten gold my throne. And in my court should peacocks flaunt, and in my forest tigers haunt. In my pool great fishes slant, their fins author the sun. If I were the lord of Tartary, trumpeters every day to every meal would summon me, and in my courtyard bray. And in the evening lamps would shine, yellow as honey, red as wine. While harp and flute and mandolin made music sweet and gay. Lord of Tartary, I did wear a robe of beads, white and gold and green they'd be, and cluttered thick as seeds. And ere should wane the morning star, I did don my robe and cimeter, and zebras 7 should draw my car through Tartary's dark glades. Lord of fruits of Tartary, her rivers silver pale, lords of hills of Tartary, gleam thicket, wood and dale. Her flashing stars, her scented breeze, her trembling lake like foamless seas, her birds delighting citron trees in every purple vale. So now it's the time for summary. I hope you have read and written the poem one time. Now we will do the summary of the poem. Here the poet says that if I were the lord of the imaginary world that is called Tartary, he would be the sole, the only ruler of this great land. He would sleep on a bed that is made up of ivory, made up of elephant's tusk, and sit on a throne that is made up of gold. All types of birds and animals would come to visit him in his court. The peacock would proudly show off its beauty, and the well-built tigers would walk in his forest. Not only that, but also the fishes would tilt and swim with their fins shining in the pool. Further ahead, the poet says that as the lord of Tartary, he would be treated as royal as he could, with the trumpeters calling him for every meal, shining lamps displaying the color yellow and red. Musician would entertain him by playing exotic musical instruments such as harp, flute, and mandolin. He wishes to wear a robe of beads made of white, gold, and green. Before the morning star wipes off goes away, he would wear his robe, and with a sword in his hand, he would go around in the valley in his car, that is a cart, drawn by 7 zebras. As the lord of Tartary, he would own all the juicy fruits in the silver pale rivers, hills full of bushes and trees, and in the night he would enjoy the beauty of shining stars, sweet fragrance of the breeze, and in the purple valley with citron trees that delight, make happy the birds, would add the beauty to its Tartary. So that's all about this poem. I hope you have understood it. Now let's move on to the last part of the video, that is we are going to discuss few of the figure of speech. Read the following sentence and state the figure of speech. First one, and clustered thick as seed. This is a simile because it is a direct comparison between beads in the robe to a cluster of seeds. And zebras 7 should draw my car. Now this is nothing but inversion because the words in the sentence are not written properly. They are in the prose order to give a poetic effect. Let's see the next question. Glen, thicket, wood and dale. Here it is tautology because the word glen and dale has the same meaning, that is valley. Okay, just to give a beautiful poetic effect, it has been used. Let's see the next one. Her trembling lake like foamless sea. Here it is a simile. Why? Because the lake is being directly compared to a sea, just to give it a poetic effect. Plus, it is also alliteration as the sound of L is being repeated. Let's move on to the fifth one. Her river silver pale. This is nothing but exclamation as a strong emotion is expressed for better poetic effect. Let's move on to the sixth one. An should wane the morning star. Here it is inversion because it is not in a correct order. It could be in a correct order like an the morning wane should wane. So these are the sum of the figure of speeches for this lesson, for this poem. Let's see the rhyming words. If you could see from the first stanza, it's alone and throne, flaunt, haunt. The next one, bray day, shine wine, and seeds, pale and dale. Okay, so these are the few rhyming words. I hope you have understood the poem, the summary, and the rhyming words, and also the figure of speech. Do subscribe the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Till then, we meet again. Take care and have a lovely day.